I mean, just the wrath of Mother Nature right there. Some of those tornadoes that we even saw the end of last week were just ginormous. I mean, they were gigantic.
No, I grew up in Illinois, and that's not really the heart of severe weather, but we used to get some really big tornadoes when I was there in my teens, and thankfully, most of our tornadoes are a lot smaller than that and do a lot less destruction and devastation. But
Yeah.
I was worried when I got up early this morning when I saw that line of thunderstorms moving in. I really thought that it was going to be a little rockier today.
Well, we still have our tornado victims in Slidell that are still in recovery mode, and this kind of weather that we're seeing outside doesn't really help them a whole lot too when it comes to that cleanup effort or getting those debris in their piles.
Well, thankfully, the storms have weakened significantly over the last 4 or 5 hours or so. Still a lot of rain out there, and we're still going to have rain throughout the afternoon. WDSU First Warning Radar showing you that rain better than any other TV station. There's the leading line, which moved through New Orleans in about the last half hour, 45 minutes or so. The airport, Louis Armstrong International, got about a ½ inch of rain. They got over 1 inch in Baton Rouge. These are kind of preliminary rainfall totals for you. But there's the cell that was over Slidell. It's made its way farther to the east. Not a lot of lightning. Look at the lightning strikes in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Nothing like what we were tracking 4 or 5 hours ago or so. Heaviest rain has moved out of New Orleans, making its way toward Delacroix right now. Plaquemines Parish, you're going to get some heavy rain in the next half hour, and even some lightning. Golden Meadow, you're seeing the rain right now. A couple of lightning strikes possible in the next 15 to 20 minutes or so. And there's more rain ahead for us. Let's look at the North Shore very quickly. Dry right now in Hammond, but in the next hour or so, I expect the North Shore to get more rain because of this. Look what we have to the west of us. Still a lot of rain in Morgan City. Baton Rouge, you got a little bit of a break. I think that rain's going to be getting heavier for you in the next half hour or so. So there's going to be more rain off and on throughout the afternoon. No severe weather expected. Our temperatures are in the 60s, although where it hasn't rained yet, it's 80 in Gulfport, 81 in Biloxi. Look at this graphic, the 24-hour temperature change. This is what we call rain-cooled air. Temperatures as much as nearly 20 degrees cooler thanks to the rain that has moved through. You can see the difference, though, ahead of the rain. Here's a look at your current conditions at Louis Armstrong International Airport. 69 our temperature, winds from the north at 9. With the rain falling, those winds are going to be kind of variable throughout the afternoon. The cold front is not going to get here. This is kind of a mid-level disturbance, which has moved in advance of the front. This front may actually meander over the next few days, and by the end of the week, may help to bring us a chance for rain. The low-pressure system is actually way up here in Minnesota, and the trailing cool front down through Texas actually becoming stationary right now. I'm showing you the computer models, and I'm doing so very reluctantly because, quite frankly, the computer models have kind of been all over the place with this system. They haven't been very reliable. What we expect to see this afternoon is more rain. No severe weather as we go through the evening. The showers should be ending, and then Tuesday, well, we have about a 20 to 30% chance for rain in the forecast. I think our next best chance for rain after today is coming on Friday. So here's a look at your forecast for this afternoon. Still a weather impact day because we're going to have showers and a few thunderstorms. Heavy rain is still possible. I think the heaviest rain probably ending in the next half hour to hour for most of us, and then we'll have those showers continuing through the mid to late afternoon. They're gradually going to be ending by about 9, 10 o'clock tonight. Temperatures falling into the 60s on the North Shore. And tomorrow morning, with so much moisture in the atmosphere and the winds being a little bit lighter, we may have a little patchy fog. Put about a 20 to 30% chance for isolated thunderstorms in the forecast for tomorrow as well. Then the chance for rain going down to 10% Wednesday and Thursday. Friday bringing us a 30% chance for showers, but now it's looking like any rainfall over the weekend going to be pretty isolated. So it looks like a mainly dry weekend for Jazz Fest. That's your WDSU First Warning Forecast.